Welcome to this episode of OVA Hell. This episode is about the 1984 movie Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, which features gun violence and scenes of animal cruelty. Viewer discretion is advised, and we hope you enjoy the show.
I did have someone ask me if I found my desk pin again, because I lost it.
Did you?
Yeah, I think it was under my keyboard.
But yeah, to answer your question, I have tried to shiny hunt Darkrai for the last 2 recordings. Let me tell you a thing about that. It'll be quick, I promise. I went to trivia last night, and I was shiny hunting while I was playing trivia and paying attention to the trivia. The trivia host just came over, called me an iPad baby, and then announced to the whole thing that I was not paying attention to trivia. And I'm like, "Fuck you, lady! I'm a paying customer to be
You're an
here."
iPad baby.
I don't think I'll be going
really
back.
rude.
It is.
That's kind of rude.
Is.
You should have.
It's rude, but it's kind of funny.
It is.
You should
also
have.
funny.
You should have recited everything she'd said back to her into the microphone.
Thing is, she's done some shit with other people as well. We're probably not going to go back to I'm not going back to that trivia because she's just really loud. Like, I don't have audio sensitivities. My sensitivities come with smell for whatever fucking reason. But even I got overwhelmed by how fucking loud she puts everything up. And she just tries to get everyone 100% focused on the trivia at all times when it is a pub. People are eating, people are drinking. Like, woman, you are not entitled to attention.
Right.
Sorry.
Are we all going?
Okay.
No,
you got
it's all
to. You got to.
Yeah, how about we restart and clap sync from there?
Okay.
I mean, there's no real reason to. We can
Unless
just
you don't
lip
want
sync
that
at this.
stuff
We just
in.
have a long
Okay.
recording.
Fair enough. Because I don't mind.
Well, no,
being-
that would all get cut anyway.
Yeah.
But you know,
No, I meant to make it easier for you. But if it's easier for you, then no worries.
it's no problem.
Let me just. There we go.
Oh,
That's
That's
a little
not-
secret one.
That's not how a sync works. No.
can we keep this in?
Wait.
Sure.
Huh?
That sync. I'll keep in whatever's funny and whatever's not.
Yeah.
Or if it makes sense.
I was looking at a very small picture of a horse, sorry.
Rule of
Hey,
funny
You want to
is...
share that horse?
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on, give me a second. Let me post the horse.
Oh my god, this is not the podcast.
I'm ready when you
It
are.
is now.
I am ready when you are.
Okay, clap sync on 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
I do like that horse.
Yeah.
Wait, after 3 or on 3?
I think... Yeah,
You said on
I
3 and I
botched
did
it
after
out.
three.
Fine.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I did after
Do
3.
we want to do it again?
No, it's fine. Leave it.
Okay.
Leave it. Enough.
I did on 3.
Enough. Let's. Yeah,
It's fine.
yeah.
Okay.
Enough yapping. Welcome back to OVA Hell. We just watched Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind with our very special guest Violet. Hi, Violet.
Hi, it's not even 8 in the morning. I woke up at 4:30 to be here. And honestly, I feel great. I'm gonna crash so hard later.
Honestly, it's fine.
It's fine. It's movies with friends.
It's
Yeah.
like 11 o'clock in Australia right now, and some of us, I came from full days at work, so it'll be fine.
It'll be
I was just about to ask
fine.
11 a.m. or p.m., but that's the dumbest question.
It's PM. It is currently 10:53 PM in our time zone.
Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, movie by Hayao Miyazaki in the days before Ghibli. This is not technically a Ghibli film, but many people will also consider it the first Ghibli film. You just have to ignore Castle Cagliostro.
Boo!
Directed by Hayao Miyazaki, produced by Isao Takahata, starring in the Japanese dub, Goro Naya. He's back. Take a shot.
What the fuck? We could have listened to Goro Naya again! Are you kidding me?
Yes, we could have. But instead, we watched the English dub, which starred Patrick Stewart, Jean-Luc Picard himself, as well as Shia LaBeouf and Mark Hamill, and it was kind of a stacked cast.
What about-
surprisingly.
What about Nausicaa herself?
I actually don't know who
Nausicaa
voiced
herself.
Nausicaa.
She was voiced by Alison Lohman.
Wow, you list off all the men, but not the women. Not very woke.
Yeah, not very feminist of you.
The main character, the titular Nausicaa.
Yeah, Nausicaa voiced by Alison Lohman, Princess Kushana voiced by Uma Thurman,
Oh!
Obaba voiced...
Thurman!
Yeah. And then Obaba voiced by Tress MacNeille of, among other things, Futurama, which that ticks off one of the three of the trifecta of things that I bring up all the time. I need to make one Futurama reference per day or I will die. But yeah, I heard it and I'm like, is that like Mom and the crazy cat lady from Futurama? Sounds a lot like it. Like, oh, it's probably just a coincidence. This voice actor probably just has one of those voices. No, it's the same voice actress.
In fairness, I absolutely get it. That is me with Transformers. We got Shia LaBeouf. I am at peace.
Oh, and also Frank Welker.
Oh yeah, right. Frank Welker also on the Transformers side. I don't know who he played. I missed his voice, but he is a career voice actor, so I'm sure
he voiced Goal. I don't know who that character is. He's
no.
I'm gonna take a screenshot.
Who's Horst Thurman?
What? Sorry.
Who's Horst Thurman?
What?
Uma.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
That has got to be the worst joke I have heard on this podcast by far.
That's awful.
That was Frank Welker.
Oh, that was Frank Welker. Okay. I'll throw in the picture and the actual thing. Just as a side note, just to get it out of the way for the podcast, if you're watching on YouTube, normally I'll throw in some clips of the movie as we're going along. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do that this episode. Nausicaa is, and all Ghibli properties are pretty heavily, monitored by the copyright bots. This channel has received exactly one copyright strike or notice as of recording, and it was for the use of 5 minutes of Nausicaa footage, less than 5 minutes of Nausicaa footage in the All Dogs Go to Heaven episode because of what June did to us.
I'll do it again too.
You could probably do screenshots.
We could do screenshots. I'll figure out how it works.
No, you would say that. You would say that, but don't forget, for some reason, Nostalgia Critic puts the Ghibli films in Disney Sember, and he just had screenshots, and they still got copyrighted.
Oh.
Really?
Oh god.
Never mind
Take a
how...
shot. You mentioned Doug again.
Never...
God, we're just getting them all out of the way.
I don't know. I don't know how he can possibly consider... I guess because of the Disney owns the distribution rights, but still.
I mean, yeah. They were Disney movies in America, as in they were released by Disney. At least, like, the early 2000s one. I'm not sure if Disney does distribution for these anymore. I don't know who did distribution for Boy and the Heron.
G-Kids, I think.
Anyway,
I'm gonna look it up.
We're 5 minutes in. What did everyone think of Nausicaa? Who'd seen this before?
I
guess is the
had.
first question. Because I hadn't.
Okay, I got... when I was Googling which company distributed Boy and the Heron, the Google autofilled as which company produced My Boy Baby Milk?
What?
What?
I don't know.
Hold on. No, we got to talk about this.
Return of the Homo Milk.
With a
No!
vengeance.
This whole podcast is basically just OVA Hell greatest hits.
What bits haven't we done yet?
Sailor Moon. Anyway, Gunsmith Cats.
Sailor Moon.
Dog
Anyway,
Soldier.
Gunsmith Cat.
Sailor Moon. I'm cutting out Sailor Moon stickers as we're talking.
Oh yeah, God.
Dog Soldier?
Dog Soldier. Dog Soldier. Slog Soldier. There we go. Time for the video break.
My windowsill just fell off.
Wait, what? Fell off?
Sorry, my windowsill. Give me a second.
Huh?
Okay.
Are we gonna get
What
to the
did
movie
we
at some
think
point?
of Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind?
It was
10
gorgeous.
minutes into the podcast recording.
I don't think the windowsill rated it very highly.
I loved it. I have always loved this film. I always think it's fantastic. I think rewatching this gave me the opportunity to actually catch things that I hadn't the first, 5 or so times that I had watched this.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Is the windowsill fixed?
It's not really attached to anything is the problem, so it overbalanced.
Okay.
And came off a bit.
It's fixed enough. But no,
It's fixed enough.
I loved this movie. It's gorgeous.
Is real pretty.
I grew up with it. I grew up with a lot of Ghibli films. When I was...
we know you're cooler than everyone else in the cool. You don't have to rub it in.
Yeah, I grew up with mostly Ghibli films and not Disney movies, except for that one racist Peter Pan one.
That's just Peter Pan.
That's just Peter Pan.
Oh no.
It's fine. We don't have to acknowledge the Indians. Disney doesn't anymore.
Does America in general...
And also the American government.
Yeah, that's what I was literally just saying.
It's like a footnote in history classes, if anything.
Just like Australia with the fact that they totally didn't genocide the Aboriginal people. Didn't happen.
And attempts to wipe out the culture by erasing it from the next generation's learning.
Look, this movie has a lot of heavy stuff in it. That is not some of the heavy stuff that's in it. Could we focus on the heavy stuff that's actually in the movie?
Yeah, so like, if I could lead the
Go for it.
this part, the like, there's the big themes of like environmentalism and preserving nature and whatnot, and especially like the balance of nature. There's the heavy imagery of like these the forests of these spores, which never came across as anything like malicious or evil, which I really appreciated, because it pushes this idea of like cycles of life. Like, I don't remember if this is a Tumblr quote necessarily, but it turned into like a meme of like death is an extant form of life or something.
That's the Tumblr post of me pointing a gun
at the mushroom.
Mushroom.
What's the name
But
of
you
the
can't kill me in a way that
you
matters.
fungal piece of shit.
Yeah.
You could not threaten. No, you could not kill me in a way that matters. I think.
Yes.
It's so
I've
good.
only seen that with Paris from Pokemon Legends Arceus. I've never seen the original.
Really?
It's just a text post.
I have not.
But yeah, like, oh my god, it's 8 a.m. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Like, it's being able to decay things brings way for new life. It breaks down the, like, all the biological stuff of plants and animals and whatnot, and then feeds the like new life that's coming in. I recently read a book called Otherlands by Thomas Halliday that, among other things, goes through like Earth's ecological history and like about the various changes that have gone on through like plant life, animal life, fungi, the environment in general. And it brought up that, I want to say, in the Carboniferous chapter. Fantastic read. I highly recommend it.
I was gonna say, so it's interesting you bring that up, because that was making me think about detritivores and how we kind of picked up on how the look like pillbugs. Pillbugs' roles in the environment of Earth is to clean heavy metals out of the soil.
Oh,
really?
I didn't know about that.
So that's kind of almost like, I guess, like foreshadowing to their role in the movie.
And that would explain why their shells are so hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Aren't they also like related to isopods?
Yeah, no, roly-poly bugs,
Shrimps is bugs.
but they are isopods.
Cheesy bugs.
The entire
Isopods.
ecosystem is built up to essentially detox the entire Earth after the massive things. The big thing, and I kept thinking it was earlier in the movie. I didn't realize it was halfway through, and it made a lot more sense on a rewatch where it was positioned in the movie. But basically, the big twist is these spores aren't actually the things that are killing the Earth. They are just trying to detox the already polluted soil, and when there's plain old water, it's perfectly fine. And like, as a kid, I always thought, oh, this is like 10 minutes into the movie. Why did they give it away so early? Now, I was just misremembering that shit.
Okay, so bit of history on this movie. I don't know when you were watching it or what version you were watching.
It was this version.
Because versions of this movie do matter. There was a heavily edited version of Nausicaa put out called Warriors of the Wind by Manson International, which happened in the mid to late 80s. Miyazaki hated this cut, and is kind of part of the reason why the restrictions on Ghibli films got so strict going forward into later releases, because I think famously, I don't know if it was Ghibli, or if it was Miyazaki, or if it was Isao Takahata, but one of them sent a katana to Harvey Weinstein.
It's a Harvey Weinstein. Oh my god.
To Harvey Weinstein, yeah. which, yikes. But yeah.
No, wasn't it a threat though?
Based. But to answer your question, no, it was the cut that it was actually this version that we watched here because my Japanese, it was in high school, it was in primary school. I took Japanese classes in primary school just for like a semester, and they showed us Spirited Away, or maybe it was high school, I don't know. And I then proceeded to go to the library and borrow every fucking Ghibli movie I could to binge the whole series. And yes, it was this version that we've watched right here.
Okay, that's fair enough. I just thought I'd bring up that there is a fucked edit out there if you really want to search it up and find out what Miyazaki hated so much about it.
We did also go through 3 different ways of screening this movie.
Yeah.
But it was all the same version. It was just that the connection was shit.
Yeah, well, no, the version which I got was apparently busted. I've had that version on my hard drive for actual years, and I didn't know because I've been meaning to get around to this movie for actual years. That's on me. But then there was also connection issues. But
yeah,
I think overall, it didn't really matter because it's a good movie.
It was a very pretty slideshow.
You could watch this on a 3DS in 240p, and it would still be a fantastic experience.
Is that what you
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
No, but I did watch several movies on 3DS because there was an online conversion site.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm trying to find this specific quote from Other Lands that really stuck out to me, that I think is relevant to Nausicaa. I'll read a few sentences that aren't, it's not the full quote, it's a paraphrase, well, not paraphrase, like a condensed. This is now undoubtedly a human planet. It has not always been, and perhaps will not always be, but for now, our species has an influence unlike almost any other biological force. The world as it is today is a direct result, not a conclusion or a denouement, I don't know, but a result of what has gone before.
Denouement, maybe?
Probably. Much of life in the past happens in a steady state of slow-changing existence. There's a bunch of examples, and then, unlike past occasions when a single species or group of species has fundamentally altered the biosphere, the oxygenation of the oceans, the laying down of coal swamps, our species is in an unusual position of control over the outcome. We know that change is occurring, we know that we are responsible, we know what will happen if it continues, we know that we can stop it, and we know how. The question is whether we will try. And it also includes this Esperanza quote or phrase, permanence an act of sacrifice. As we have seen in Earth's history, there is no such thing as true permanence. The world is always changing, but us as a species, the change is too rapid for species to properly adjust. Things that should take many generations for the Earth to change and thus the species to change along with it. It's happening too fast, temperatures are too hot, stuff like that, and they can't deal with it as a result. But we as humans should have the responsibility to not do that. We shouldn't be contributing to no, it is our fault as a species. It's not us as individuals here in this call, but yeah. And I think
I don't know about you. Yeah. I actively have a machine in my garage which I use to just pump out endless amounts of CO2. My goal is to revive the dinosaurs.
You know what? That would be cool. I support your CO2 machine.
Is that just what they call a computer? And by revive dinosaurs, you mean commission artwork of dinosaurs?
I'm not Chuck Tingle. I'm not commissioning dinosaur porn. Leave me alone.
I didn't say porn. You said porn.
They didn't say porn.
I said artwork of dinosaurs.
Chuck Tingle did what?
Say porn?
Chuck Tingle writes dinosaur porn.
He writes every type of porn.
Who's Chuck Tingle?
Yeah,
how do you not know about Chuck Tingle?
Well, no, because when
This
I was
AAA
growing up,
should
I
not-
didn't engage in whoever this Chuck Tingle person is. I
No,
instead
he's
borrowed
currently
fucking...
active. He's a contemporary
yeah.
No,
author.
instead, I fucking borrowed... Wait, no, hey, he's the Velociraptor sex guy. Okay, I do know Chuck Tingle.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the guy that does like
He's
pounded in the ass by whatever.
Banged by my
And
millionaire
also,
jet plane, pounded by the pound.
Trans Wizard Harriet Porber and the bad boy Parasort. Oh my god.
Revoke my gay card. Revoke my gay card. I'm a fake gay. I forgot who Chuck Tingle was.
And something about a
A
fidget
gay
spinner.
exiled from the LGBT community.
Yeah, he
And,
also has done a number
A genuine
of
horror novel.
genuine horror novels.
Anyway, Nausicaä.
Anyway, Gunsmith Cats.
Do you know what disappointed me though about Chuck Tingle? When I discovered they're like 3,000 words long. Like, they're so short. Like, it really is just the concept.
Yeah. Okay, we're not doing Chuck
Anyway.
Tingle. We're talking about
would-
Nausicaa.
I would kill to see Chuck Tingle get an anime.
Oh my god.
Like, imagine.
Tingle hentai?
Anyway, Nausicaä. They've got cool flying machines in this. You can tell that it's a Hayao Miyazaki film. He likes doing those.
He
So
likes
pretty.
doing those and is also really into aerial combat as well. Like, whenever there's a fight scene, he tries to have it like actual planes. He cares about Air Force battles in general. Like, maybe that's why he made The Wind Rises, just because he loves planes and he loves, what they're used for and all things like that. I don't know, but,
Did he do Wind Rises?
Yes.
Was that one of his?
Yes, that was supposedly his last film until he said, nah, fuck it, I'm coming back.
Oh, I thought that was a Takahata one. I don't know why I thought that.
Nope,
That's
it
on
was-
me, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, Wind Rises was
written and
was,
directed by Hayao Miyazaki based on his 2009 manga of the same name.
Okay, my bad. I don't know why I thought that was a Takahata one.
I cried at the end of that film thinking that that was his last film and I wouldn't get to see any more of his films, and then he fucking came back for Boy and the Heron.
I still, this is the third Ghibli movie I've seen. I need to see
Only
something.
3?
Is it Ghibli or is it
It's
Ghibli?
fine.
I thought it was Ghibli because it's Ghibli.
Yeah, but it's an Italian word.
It's yeah. I believe.
So, Ghibli.
Okay, I'm gonna brain blast myself into the mind of my nonna. I believe the GHI sound like Ghibli. I don't know. I can ask my mom, but it's not even 8:30 in the morning, and I'm not gonna wake her up to ask.
Fuck, you've out-Italianed me. You've out-Italianed me.
Yeah, my mom's first language is Italian.
Well,
My nonno is unfortunately dead, so he can't confirm or deny that. But
Aw.
my yaya, my Greek
Ouija
side's alive,
board.
and she loves anime like Ghibli movies. All shows her favorite anime is Attack on Titan.
Oh no! You
okay.
gotta bust out the Ouija board,
That's what I said.
The Ouija
the
board?
Weggy board.
Lega board.
This stream is now sponsored by Haribo.
Speaking of old women,
No, Hasbro.
Haribo.
Wrong one.
speaking of old women, the blind old lady in this movie is fucking based as shit. She's like,
yeah.
Oh, Baba.
yeah,
She's great.
Voiced
I
by
love her a lot.
mom of Mom's Friendly Robots, and also the crazy cat lady.
The robots in this one
Yeah.
aren't friendly.
No.
They
What-
were mean.
Wait, were there robots in this?
No, there were not.
I mean, what would you call a destroyer?
biorobot. It's more of a biorobot. Yeah.
I call it
Yeah.
a bioweapon.
Yeah.
Yes, I love bioweapons and just bio nightmares and stuff.
The Great Destroyer's bones, they do look manufactured, and that's really cool.
Based on God Warrior Destroys Tokyo, which is a prequel to this movie made, 40 years later? 30 years later? The God Warriors do seem to be like more biological nightmare creatures than mechanical, but they're definitely some form of both.
When they dug it out of the ground first, you can not clearly, but you can sort of see that he's in a fetal position, just curled up in a ball as they put him on the ground. And yeah, side note, I used to think that these bioweapons and the robots from Laputa Castle in the Sky were the same things, and I got very confused. They were not the same things.
They are not the same thing at all. The robots from Laputa...
I can see it with the head shape.
Yeah, but the robots from Laputa are like way chiller in general. They do some murder, if I remember Laputa correctly. but you know, they're mostly fine.
I think it's interesting that I'm sorry, the big bio nightmare thing. Did that have an official name, or and I
Just
totally
God
just
Warrior.
God Warrior? Yeah. Okay, so it's like part of the greater Miyazaki verse, I guess. But like, it's interesting that it's this essentially perversion of like organic life that instead of being woven into like, I don't know, the not circle of life, but I can't think of the word. Instead of being woven to like the naturalness, it's essentially just another like it's another weapon. It's another artificial thing that's disrupting and destroying the earth.
It feels very fundamentally alien to the
Yeah.
movie, which is interesting in a world that is so naturally focused. And again, the God Warrior does feel biological to an extent, but it just feels different and wrong in a lot
like
of ways.
it does melt, and all that's left is its bones, and it's like it's organic. It's a living creature.
Would it be a homunculus?
Homunculus, just like me. Kind of, I guess. Like, I don't know what the classical interpretation of a
I
homunculus.
feel like it's like a made human is a homunculus.
A golem! That's it!
Golem.
Yeah. Because a homunculus is like an artificial human. A golem is
Yeah.
yeah. Golem would be the correct word.
A golem is more like a task robot clay thing.
Golems in Jewish mythology are a being of clay brought to life through a scroll, so it doesn't really fit this either.
Yeah.
Although that
The
does
golems-
remind me, there's a one-off line for one of the groups, the one who attacks, that their armor is made of ceramic, which doesn't seem smart.
I mean, there is ceramic armor and weaponry in real life.
Yeah, no, like bullet resistant armor. That's the plates for it are made out of ceramic.
Yeah, but aren't they also one use, basically, because of that? Like, they massively decrease in protective ability after each hit. But, like, the armor was
Yeah.
just very obviously metal.
A lot of
Yeah.
car brakes are made out of ceramic because as they heat up, they get stronger, whereas a lot of metal brakes,
Oh,
the
wow.
disc will get weaker. So they make a lot of the discs on the brakes for high sports cars, the ceramic. High
have-
efficiency sports cars, not high sports cars. The car's not smoking.
If your
shouldn't
car
be
is
smoking.
smoking, please go to your nearest automobile fixing place.
One thing about the Giant Warrior is he went out like a chump. Like, he just 2 blasts and then that's it because it was undercooked. I thought he did a lot more damage from the first watch. I have misremembered this film so much.
I think the Princess Kushana, was it her that said, like, oh, it was too soon?
No, it was the
Oh,
other
yeah.
guy.
It was, like,
No,
underdeveloped.
It was her.
Her manservant.
Yes.
Yeah,
The Chud.
forgotten his name. Yeah.
That dickhead.
We can call him Chud. I wanted to spray him with, like a spray bottle of warm water.
Let's hear it for the guy.
I figured out why I thought he looked like a Lupin character. I figured out why I think he looks like a Lupin character. It's because I'm pretty sure he has the same face as Count Cagliostro from Castle Cagliostro.
He also has Jigen's hairstyle minus the over the eyes fringe.
Yeah, so he kind of looks like a Lupin character, which makes sense. It is Miyazaki. He did cut his teeth in Lupin, but you know, I have terrible news. I don't think they've ever made an official own plushie.
Oh.
But they're so cute.
Gotta get back into
That's so
sewing.
cute.
Does anyone know any plushie makers?
I'll speak. I missed a lot when I was a kid watching this because I didn't even realize that in the opening 5 minutes, there's a narration that says it's been 1,000 years since the industrial world ended. Like, how did I miss that on how many times I've seen this as a kid? I had to intuit that on my own, that like everything's
Including when you got the first 5 minutes in Spanish.
dub.
Spanish dub. I
like-
said this before recording, but I really wanted to insert the Spanish dub for the first 5 minutes of this and then fade it out and then fade back in on the normal movie but in English. but I couldn't find the Spanish dub, so instead we got what we got.
I'm just imagining instead of fading back in on the English dub, it's just like the opening to Skyrim, like, "Hey, you're finally
awake."
I would be very happy to play.
We had to deal with dog Christmas movie from Disney.
That wasn't
Disney. That's Don Bluth. Jinx.
How? I don't know. It's that broke my brain. I can't believe you did that. I'm still mad.
I liked it.
It wasn't that bad.
Don Bluth diehards would like kill you for confusing Don Bluth with Disney.
Let them come.
But luckily, there's no Don Bluth diehards here.
I liked
That you know of.
I liked Land Before Time. I watched it with my cousin as a kid. But okay, I really want to go back to the God Soldier, God Weapon,
God Warrior.
God Warrior.
Damn it!
Not a
God
dog
Warrior. Dogs. Damn it!
Oh no, there's just one that we need to do now, and I don't know how we're going to hit it for this movie.
So the
God
orange
Warrior.
guy, God Warrior, like, freaking Discount Lupin said, like, oh, it's not ready yet, which it kind of, like, I wasn't with you guys to watch Angel's Egg, but I had watched it. It kind of reminded me of, like, the idea of, like, forcing something, like, forcing the egg to hatch before it can, and thus, like, if you force something before it's ready, it dies. Kind of makes me think of, like, the idea of humans messing with nature. I have, like, a half-formed idea in my head, and I don't know how to explain it properly, but, like...
No, it's all good. It's an interesting idea.
That, like, impatience.
Yeah. And, like, this human interference, then, it doesn't allow things to grow properly. Like, they're not using the God Warrior to, they're using it rather than, I guess, letting it thrive.
Which is the same for the forest. Like,
Yeah, I was just thinking
they
that.
thought they could stop it, but
Just burn it down, but
shouldn't.
every time they try to burn it down, it just gets worse. Every time they try to push further, it just leads to a massive ohm breakout. It's just endlessly. The more you try to fight it and make it not ready, it just puts the resetting back to zero. You just have to let things heal and have to let things, almost like the world needs to heal from pretty much trauma. Yes, this was a film about intergenerational trauma.
Oh no, the animation YouTubers are going to get angry at you for overusing that trope. Sorry.
They're traumatized by intergenerational trauma. There are things like controlled burnings in real life that it is, if you think about it, a bit of human interference, but it's not like a metaphorical and even sometimes literal, like, bulldozing of the environment. It's like you clear away the dead brush to then it leads to new growth.
It, like, emulates natural wildfires that would happen as well, so it's just kind of more controlled.
Australia, we have several tree species that have evolved to only release seeds in a bushfire.
I believe that was also mentioned in Otherworlds. Otherlands. Wait, is it Otherworlds or Otherlands? Am I stupid? It's Otherlands. I have the book right next to me.
The local Aboriginal population actually does a lot of these controlled burnings as well, and they keep asking to do it, and the government keeps telling them no, and then the bushfires keep doing ridiculous, and they're like, yeah, we kind of told you so, but because it's sort of a partly religious ceremony, you just tell us not to, despite the fact that it has a practical application.
Yeah, I think there's, like, a similar thing with various Native American tribes in the United States. Like, they also did, like, obviously I don't know which tribes, I apologize, but there was a history of controlled burnings here, and now there's not, and there's shit like California getting set on fire, which, as much as I advocate for the destruction of California, in theory, it's just like, you could have prevented this by doing what was done for generations before.
Listen to the people who are actually smart, who actually know their shit, instead of just saying that, oh, the Westerners happen to know better.
Just like the villagers in this movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to try and tie it to, because they even said that they have learned to live in harmony with the forest and use fire sparingly and rely on the wisdom of water. And it's considered almost a mystical thing. And of course, Big Uma Thurman lady says, nah, fuck that shit.
Interestingly, though, they are still wrong in some cases, because it's only Nausicaa who realizes it's not the mold that's toxic.
It's not the jungle that's toxic, it's the soil.
Yeah. So
It's
there's
the
this kind of
jungle
element
toxic.
of needing to kind of learn further, but then also being open to learning you were wrong about things. For instance, when Nausicaa proves that you can breathe the air fine, it does take them a bit to actually accept kind of, years of don't go near the forest, it'll kill you.
Yeah, besides, Nausicaa herself not being counted, there's no single, population here that's, the one that knows what's right, because they're, oh my god, where is this thought going?
Take your time, it's okay.
I don't know, I thought it was interesting that it's, even her people, did their kingdom have a name, or is it just, the Valley of the
I think
Wind?
it's just the Valley of the
just the
Wind.
Valley of the Wind.
Okay.
Unlike
Yeah,
the other kingdoms, which did have names. Or,
Yeah.
God, imagine just naming something after what's there. Couldn't be me, Greenland.
couldn't be me, Iceland.
Yeah.
I do reckon Miyazaki was able to do the ideas a lot better when he came back to them in a later film with Princess Mononoke, because a lot of those ideas about, living in harmony with forests, progress versus... I think he remixed a lot of those ideas in that film, and I think they were done a bit more deftly, but that's not to downplay the accomplishment of this film. It's still real fucking good.
No, not at all. I think I prefer this film over not over Nausicaa. We're watching Nausicaa over Princess Mononoke.
I prefer this movie over the same
Yeah.
movie.
Although I also think that in drawing direct comparisons between the two, I can't remember the name of the character in Princess Mononoke, but Princess Kushara in this is
I thought it was Ushana.
very No, it's definitely a K sound.
No, Kushana. Because
Kushana,
I remembered
Kushana,
it because of the Kushan from Berserk. And I thought, oh, that's a similar name.
Big
Yeah.
Uma
Literally
Thurman
the only
lady,
reason I
basically.
remembered. Yeah.
Big Uma Thurman lady. She's very similar to the lady that runs the village, the Iron Village in Princess Mononoke. The obvious difference being that Princess Kushana in Nausicaa is a lot less sympathetic. She's definitely got something going on. She's definitely not a purely evil villain. But unlike the much more nuanced take on a similar character in Mononoke, where the leader of the village is building guns, hurting the environment, doing bad things, but at the same time helping people, helping to build up her community, all of that. By comparison, Kushana is... I'm not going to say a weaker character, because I don't think she is, but definitely one that's
She serves
less
a different...
sympathetic.
She serves
Yeah.
a different purpose, as do the protagonists.
She's a military commander.
Yeah, even the protagonists, they both end up bridging the worlds of the natural and the industrial. But in Princess Mononoke, Prince Guy, again, name eludes me. Hashitaka, yeah. He has to go on an arc about bringing the two of them because he himself is corrupted and has to learn about the balance between. Nausicaa is more of a stationary character arc where she doesn't change, the world changes around her. The best example I always use for that are the Paddington movies, which are fucking goated. You need to watch those right now. Where it's
they
through
are
that
great movies.
positivity, through striving to make the world a better place. You don't get changed by the world. You change the world and provide what it's always needed. It's just a different type of arc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a Paddington anime?
No, but there
There
is a
should
fourth
be.
Paddington movie coming out, and I am very excited.
I didn't even know there was a third.
Paddington in Peru is fine. I don't think it's as good as the first two, but it's still a really good time, and I do recommend it.
I think the new
Which is
one's
the
got
third
a
one.
new writer that's supposed to be really good, so I'm excited.
And hey, if Wonka had to exist so we get more Paddington, then I will be glad of Wonka's existence for that reason alone.
I forgot Wonka was even
I
a
forgot
thing.
Wonka existed.
But
Yeah.
what's the collection? I off topic. Going to derail. What is the correlation?
Wonka was made by the same team that made Paddington.
Yes.
Same writers, same directors, and genuinely it kind of feels like Wonka had to exist, like, to fund Paddington.
Huh.
How do you know this off the top of your head? How does anyone know anything about Wonka? Just like off the
Autism.
top.
Autism. It is
I don't know
totally
anything about
autism.
I don't know anything about Wonka off the top of my head. I've seen that movie. I know stuff about Paddington off the top of my head, which correlates with Wonka.
Okay.
I get it. I was literally just, I was getting a lift with my partner yesterday. I'm always the passenger princess. And basically, I just realized, fuck, I've been blabbing about the Backrooms movie and A21 taking a chance on smaller YouTubers.
A24.
A24 for the past 10 minutes and not realized it. Oh, fuck.
That's a good movie.
I don't even know shit about the Backrooms. I just know stuff about cinema.
Well, there's a lot to say about Backrooms. That movie was fantastic.
You know what
was
else
a
is a
type
good
of
movie?
cinema.
Nausicaa.
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 Nausicaa in
There's
the
no-
Valley of the Backrooms.
Oh my! Could you
That would be a very
They put
different movie.
Nausicaa in the back rooms.
Can you
Funniest shit
imagine
I've ever seen.
when the ship crashes into the mountain? Instead of it crashing, it just clips in.
Backrooms.
Oh no! And the monster in the Backrooms is just the Ohm.
Yeah.
She'd befriend it.
Yes.
Maybe it's
no.
friendly.
You just
It
want
is
to.
French shades. Why can't we have a plushie? Course, you said there was maybe one.
I have an isopod plushie. You could sew eyes onto it.
I want an isopod plushie.
His name is Dorian.
Does it have Velcro
Dorian,
so it can roll
that's
into
cute.
a ball?
No, sadly not.
I have a Teto plushie coming next month.
Is it the fat
I
eye?
need
Kasane
more
Tetsuo
meaty
or
plushes.
Tetsuo from this movie?
Oh yeah.
Teto is in the synthroid.
Utoid.
Kasane. Tetsuo.
Yeah, because
Kasane
the
Tetsuo.
little
Teto, word
Digimon
of the
Pikachu
day.
looking.
Gunsmith cats.
Sorry, you were saying about Teto.
Yeah,
Violet.
the little critter in this movie was named Teto.
Yeah, little
Oh.
boy.
I didn't realize
Okay.
that they
Who-
both have the same name.
No, it was called,
Was-
called Tetsuo.
We made jokes about it like 5 times.
Oh.
Yeah.
Um,
Who, like, kind of didn't contribute anything. Like, I get why they were there.
He was
a
cute.
manga, you need a cute mascot, but, you know.
I was thinking more it shows kind of her intuition towards like the environment and also her willingness to allow herself
Yeah.
some suffering in the process of building those relationships. Like she lets Tato bite her in the kind of same way she lets the baby push her into the acid. Like she lets him
Yeah.
learn from her
Yeah.
pain.
Foreshadowing. Wow.
The or Tato also is what showed Patrick Stewart the door to the secret
Yeah.
garden that
Yes.
Nausicaa had made.
This film has some pretty good Chekhov's gun and foreshadowing. Like they basically
Chekhov's gunship.
Yes, Chekhov's
Yeah, Chekhov's
gunship, quite
gunship.
literally. They end up taking... There's like a gunship that's been hidden in the village for some time, and the soldiers end up taking it, and you're like, oh, okay, I don't know what the... Turns out it comes into play when they get attacked, and they're able to escape on said gunship, and I'm like, that's cool, that's clever writing. That is clever writing.
We love a good bit of planting and payoff in our movies. It's the bare minimum. I wish it was in more movies. It is.
Yeah.
I'm being a shit.
If you want good Chekhov's guns, you gotta just watch the Knives Out trilogy.
That's a Chekhov's firing squad.
Pretty
I
much.
saw one clip from the first one, and it was like the girl throwing up, and I'm just like, I cannot watch this movie.
Oh, do you have emetophobia?
Not necessarily, but like I don't know. It just like maybe I don't know. It made me feel like it was just gross.
That's understandable. I've only seen Wake Up Dead Man of the 3. I know I need to watch the others. We've been over this on the podcast before. But I do highly recommend Wake Up Dead Man.
I've
That's
seen
a
all
really
3.
good movie.
They're really good. I don't know why people hate on the second one.
People hate on the second one because Ben Shapiro told them to.
Which is insane. Why would you listen to that little twink?
It's so dumb. It's brilliant.
No, it's just dumb. I love the second one, but the second one's not very subtle because the entire point of these people is that they're not... I should shut my mouth because that's going to actually spoil the film. Just go and fucking watch it.
Just watch
Nausicaa,
Glass
the
Onion.
Valley of the Knives Out.
They're definitely an experience. Like, I don't feel like that much need to rewatch them, whereas I feel like for Nausicaa, there's probably a lot I did miss.
Yeah.
Mostly in part
Yeah.
because also I didn't
Yeah,
see some of it because of the issues.
Yeah, sorry
You got to
about
see
that.
single frames. You got to analyze
I
them because they stayed on
interpolated
screen
them
for
in
so
my
long.
mind.
Could have been worse.
But yeah, no. So I think like I don't know. It feels like wrong to call it Chekhov's gun though for Nausicaa because it is more just a narrative parallel or like an establishing trait, I guess.
Yeah, I guess, that would be more just like that trait coming into play again if you're talking about her letting Tato bite her and then letting
Yeah.
the push her into the acid. Whereas Chekhov's gun would be something like the Chekhov's gunship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why the play on words Chekhov's gunship works so well.
The rifle at the Winchester.
It was not my joke. I forgot who said the joke initially.
We should stop talking about other movies and should talk about
Yeah.
Nausicaa.
Yes, someone pointed out.
I
that
just threw out
the-
fucking Shaun of the Dead. I can't do this.
Yeah, no. You
What
put
were
Shaun
the-
in here, fucking Shaun of the Dead in the Funko Pop game that we reacted to.
Oh god.
We are not talking about the Funko Pop game. We're talking
Funko
about
Fusion.
Nausicaa.
That was the funniest. But no, you know what else bombs? That Lord. Every time he goes into a battle, he's in like a ball and he just flies in and he just bombs into the battlefield. It's so cool. And then Nausicaa does it at the end.
Yeah.
Oh,
Patrick Stewart's character
yes,
does that.
Lord Yupa.
Yeah, Yupa. Yeah,
Yes.
Lord Yupa.
Yeah.
I'm terrible with names.
Voiced by Patrick Stewart in the English dub. Jean-Luc Picard himself.
I'm guessing that's Goro Naya in the original.
Probably. I could check.
Fuck.
Guess you'll have to rewatch it again.
Would you want to hear... Goronaya voices Jigen, right?
No, Zenigata.
No, Zenigata. Would you want to hear Patrick Stewart voice Zenigata in a Lupin project?
No.
Damn.
I don't think I think Zenigata has to have an American accent because he is loud and I'm gonna stop saying that.
Loud and American.
Am I loud?
No.
I
You're
just
fine.
Yay. There's something that I want to bring up at some point, and did I bring up how the color scheme of the spores and like the did she say it was like fossilized, the trees?
Yes.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fossilized
Like
trees.
I like that
Oh.
that it was all blue and serene. Very much made me think of Hollow Knight, which like there's so many things that I can see like this, like the DNA of Nausicaa is like in so many different works that were probably and definitely inspired by it. Another thing was that scene with her and Shia LaBeouf in the like the fossilized trees, like that was very much Fifth Layer of the Abyss, which I looked it up. The art director for Made in Abyss is Osamu Masuyama, who worked on Spirited Away as a background artist, Cat Returns as a background artist, Howl's Moving Castle,
Woo! Best Ghibli movie mentioned!
I can't believe that's your favorite. How
Sorry.
dare you?
Tales from Earthsea, Ponyo, from Up on Poppy Hill. Those are all the Ghibli ones. But yeah, for Made in Abyss was the art director for both like the first season and Dawn of the Deep Soul, and also did background art, but does not seem to be the one for season 2. Also works on Madoka Magica as an art producer, Dungeon Meshi as art supervision, Shangri-La Frontier art advisor. I'm just trying to list out things that I recognize.
Advisor is an interesting one for Shangri-La Frontier.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of
Not got
Ghibli.
the greatest
Yeah.
visual identity.
Yeah. So like, it doesn't seem like he worked on this movie necessarily, like, but
Cut
I don't
teeth
know,
at
even
Ghibli,
like
so
Ghibli. Yeah,
you
and
can pick up
also
stuff.
Tsukushi himself probably has seen this movie and probably maybe even used this movie as visual inspiration for the Fifth Layer, because it's not just the anime that's, you know, taking visual reference, but also the, like, it's based on the manga's illustrations. And that checks off
this...
2 of my obligatory references.
Yay! We really just have hit everything this episode.
Oh, wait! Ecological preservation. Read Jeff Vandermeer's Southern Reach series. There's a lot about, like, nature reclaiming the earth, stuff like that.
There's also similar themes of kind of misunderstanding between human and the environment.
Yes.
It's very much like there is almost like a cosmic horror element to Nausicaa in the same way where they're so beyond our understanding initially.
I'd say more like cosmic wonder. Like, it inspires wonder more so than horror.
There can be horror elements, but not that much.
Yeah, like fridge horror, maybe.
I know a couple of us on seeing the were like, oh, a cute bug. But I feel like that's not necessarily the intended idea. Like, I think they are supposed to be...
intimidating?
Threatening? Yeah, intimidating. Yeah. So then the reveal later on that they're good boys is kind of funny that we skipped over that for some of us.
They're intimidating.
They've got big round eyes,
when they're enraged,
and they're round and friend-shaped.
They are friend-shaped, but when they're enraged, they are intimidating because it sort of looks like they have a shit ton of fingers coming out of their mouths, which is fucked up.
Yeah,
that's just
like a crab almost.
The legs.
Crab.
I feel like it's more like an isopod
or a lobster.
The horseshoe crab.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, horseshoe crab.
I think it's interesting that this is the only Miyazaki movie and project, from my memory, from what I remember, that depicts nature in an actively hostile way.
See, I don't necessarily think it's hostile.
I wouldn't call it active hostility. It's just...
I guess, like, people think they're being hostile and, like, refer to them as being, like, mad with rage. But, like, it could equally be seen as, like, territorial or protective in the case of the baby I think there's also an interesting parallel there because it seems like for both species, that being the and humans, babies aren't that common.
Yeah!
Like, they celebrate the birth of the new baby in the village. Like, that's a, like, blessing. It's very important. So I wonder if, like, the same for the because they're presumably being bug things a lot older, that, like, whatever fucked up the earth also fucked up fertility. So, like, you have that kind of treasuring towards the infants. So that makes what happens to the baby even more fucked up.
Yeah.
They fucking stuck that thing with pipes. It was, they didn't really focus on that.
They filled it with all sorts of things.
It's fucked up.
I think there was some artillery in there.
Yeah,
too.
there was, like, a rocket shoved into it. They'd, like, shot it. Presumably to make it cry, so the would come for it.
And also probably to, like, slow it down so they could capture it, maybe.
Yeah.
The thing about the whole rage, it's kind of imprinting a human understanding onto what a completely different species wouldn't, like, their idea of rage or attacking or things like that, it's not the same as probably the way that they would feel stuff like that. They are so far beyond our understanding that, you know... But, you know, there can still be ways of coexisting, especially towards the end with the Field of Gold. You know, like...
Yeah.
I think, it's a kind of beautiful way, I would say.
With the ending, I think it's interesting that, like, the prophesized hero and whatnot, like, I think it's interesting that they didn't comment on, like, oh, in the myths it was a male hero, but, like, Nausicaa, like, she's a girl, I don't know what my Nausicaa trans question mark?
I did think it was interesting though, right at the beginning when it shows on the tapestry and we're like, yes, that's the hero, he will be the one who comes to save us, because I was like, that is an incredibly generic and abstracted human form. Like, I didn't say anything, but I clocked exactly then that it was going to be Nausicaa. Then it cuts to her and she's dressed in blue.
Yeah, and, like, the idea of, like, defaulting to male.
Like, basically, it kind of ties into the whole thing of how society just considers male the default, where it's like, oh yeah, humans, therefore men. It's kind of that thing.
Actually, that was also interesting. Nausicaa refers to the ship at the beginning as he, which actually is a interesting inverse to English, where the default would be she, because you call ships female pronouns. So that was something I noticed.
Can we please edit in the pronouns rant, but it's just the breathing, please? I love that video.
Sure, yeah, no, I'll do that.
Yes!
It's all good.
I will send you the video. It's so good. I don't know, for whatever reason, for me, I feel like female is the default, maybe because I draw girls way more than I draw guys, and also, like, there's, like, the idea of, like, in the womb, like, kind of, you start out as female, but kind of also both sexes, but also kind of neither.
It's like a...
I don't know. Biology is fascinating and weird.
I remember hearing that it was...
And fake, a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I remember hearing that it was, the template is female, and then I heard the template is actually neither. So I'm just assuming that it grows both ways until sex characteristics start to form, like the genitalia start to form, and then
like you think about sorry,
and then that's when you get the differentiation, which is
there's also like the nipples as like a vestigial trait in males, and then also like I think the testes and the ovaries are kind of like, I don't know, equal opposites. This is getting really weird. I just think biology is cool. I'm sorry.
No, biology's really cool.
It's okay.
I just hope that this video doesn't get demonetized, because this is really fascinating and I would love to keep it in.
Who the fuck cares about monetization? You think I care about monetization?
Okay, probably because I care about monetization. I'm imprinting on that. I apologize.
I'd say fucking the first 5 minutes of like every podcast. It's fine.
They got rid of that. That doesn't actually do anything.
Oh, hooray!
I know that doesn't, but
I
I've
thought
never
they brought
cared.
it back again.
Yeah.
It got weird.
I do want to say that I just started clapping to emphasize my words. I really love the flying centipede.
Apparently we have OVA Hell in 10 minutes.
Oh,
My phone
Really?
told me. Yeah.
I think the phone might be lying to you.
No, I really
Anyway,
love
yes.
the flying centipede thing, and the way that the sounds it makes. It sounds like a bunch of metal sheets just sliding against each other and flexing, and it's such a nice sound. I love it so much.
It visually reminded me of Gigapede from DMC3, but that's also because there's a Dante-shaped tumor on my brain. Also, I finished cutting out all my stickers, and I'm sad now, because I don't have any more stickers to cut
You
out.
gotta make more now.
I do gotta make more. I only have 4 of each character, because I could only fit, like, 1 of each on a sheet, but they're huge as a result.
But yeah, no, I always find the presence of centipedes in Japanese media really interesting, because they have giant house centipedes. So it's kind of the same also, I believe, for isopods? I'm not sure on that, but like, kind of that primordial hugeness associated with very common insects. I wonder if that feels very different if you're off the culture.
I really wanted to do a deep dive into like the insect symbolism in Elden Ring one time, but I couldn't find anything. Like I was trying to look up like what do centipedes symbolize in like Japan and whatnot, because of the oh my god, the shit with Godwin and the half centipede whatever, and I couldn't find anything, but like that would be interesting to like know the symbolism of. And also I believe in other lands there were mentions of like how those big insects lived, and I believe one of the illustrations had one of those big ancient insects. I'm gonna go look for it.
I believe it's like oxygenization.
Yeah,
which is kind of
No,
interesting though for humans to be alive.
I can explain
in Nausicaa.
Oh, I thought you meant in real life biology.
No, I was talking like in Nausicaa.
I was going to talk about.
They did have an oxygen explosion. Like the humans are,
Oxygen poisoning. I have mentioned on this podcast before that I have gotten oxygen narcolepsy, and it was not fun.
What is oxygen narcolepsy?
When you get EP because of oxygen.
When you get high because too much oxygen.
Oh. How did that happen?
I was in
high off the tree zone supply.
I was diving. I was taking my diving course at the time, and they improperly mixed my oxygen.
Oh my gosh, that's horrifying.
That is
like, I don't know, diving just
bad.
seems so like scary.
It was
I
fine.
respect the ocean
I
from
was
a
fine.
different
I'm still
distance.
here.
On the subject of Elden Ring,
Yes.
I brought up during the recording, and I'm going to bring up again here. Do you think that Princess Kashara might have been one of the inspirations for Melania? Because they both have
definitely
like,
see it.
prosthetic
with the
arms.
prosthetics.
And I think that in general, Kushara has like a somewhat similar design to Melania. Like they are different, obviously, but you look at them and you squint, and it's like I see that.
I think certainly with the prosthetics.
Do you think all of the Miyazakis share like one brain cell?
Especially with the the color of the prosthetics as well.
Yeah, but also Melania, there's her helmet is like almost a direct rip of Farnese from Berserk. Melania's prosthetic arm is on the but yeah,
On the
like one of
other
them's the
side,
prosthetic arm, and then she has the legs. I never got to beat Melania. I rage quit after so many
You should track
attempts.
down that
I mean,
solo.
It's
crying.
okay. It's okay. I gave up on Hollow Knight for a similar reason. I just said, nah, I'm not built for this shit.
I also rage quit at the very end of Shadow of the Erdtree.
I rage quit Stardew Valley.
I like Xenoblade.
I really want a Bloodborne PC port so I can play that game again. I love that
It's never
game
gonna
so
happen.
much.
It's never gonna happen. I've come to
It's never
terms
gonna
with
happen.
it.
But would it?
The
Go
animation's
commit.
coming along pretty good. So, question.
Answer.
What did you think of this movie? Would you recommend it?
I thought-
We're here.
Hell yeah.
Hell,
I definitely think
yeah.
it's interesting.
It's got everything I
Of
like.
course.
It's got bugs.
It's got guns, got Shia LaBeouf.
Women.
It's got
It's
women.
got one of the voice actors from Futurama.
It's got mushrooms. We're
got
ready.
I
mushrooms.
really liked all of the different types of spores.
Different type of what?
Spores!
Spores. Oh,
I would recommend most Ghibli films, to be quite honest. There's very few Ghibli films I would not recommend.
I would recommend not watching Pom Poko with your entire family.
I was too
is
young.
that the one with the Tanuki with the really big balls?
Yes. Yes,
Yes.
it
Which
is.
is kind of like redundant. Yeah. Okay.
I was too young to understand Pompoko when I watched
I
it.
mean, I don't think the Miyazaki movies are the ones. I did find From Up on Poppy Hill a little bit boring. I'm sorry. And the fact that they implied there was incest. Fuck! Reset the counter.
Reset the
Reset the
counter.
Yo, we hit them.
Woo!
We got everything in this
episode.
episode.
Even though it was just implied, it's like, why did you write this into the story? It was pointless.
God damn it.
Actually, speaking of incest,
Reset the counter.
the Valley of the Wind had, like, what's it called? There's, like, a number for determining the potential for inbred in human groups.
What?
And I think it's, like, 300 or something. So, like, I'm pretty sure they were highly inbred.
Well,
Let me see if I
It's
can
like
find it.
something's number is the term.
I don't think that was their biggest thought at the time. I mean, is that more important than renaming the valley to something that doesn't sound like a fart?
It doesn't sound like a fart.
You're just implying your own weirdness onto the
No,
podcast.
but
When
like,
I
let me think
hear
about
the
it.
wind, I think
Let me
of
think
dying
about, like,
in
no, the
battle.
valley of the wind.
Yeah, I get it,
Kamikaze.
but you know, this is on you. We take no responsibility. Hun, you were going to say something?
I was gonna say I've been gassy all recording. You're gonna have to cut out so many fart noises.
I killed another mosquito about 10 minutes ago. You're gonna have to cut that again. There are like 4 mosquitoes here tonight. What the fuck? It's the middle of winter.
Yeah, but for you, the middle of winter.
That's why they're seeking warmth.
God, I wish it was the middle of winter over here.
I wish it was winter. It's getting hot. I hate the.
I'm
know, but then
freaking
cold.
dying. It is
And then hotter.
allegedly 62 degrees outside,
62
and I'm
degrees.
sweating.
You're gonna die.
What the fuck?
That's the surface of the fucking sun to people that speak in Celsius.
Well, I'm using
Fuck
freedom
Fahrenheit,
units, which are
boy.
the best type of units. So
Fuck Fahrenheit.
skill
All my
issue.
homies hate Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
I work in
Okay.
Kelvin.
Last time it was like 40 degrees, like 45 degrees. It felt like I could feel the embers in the air.
If you've have you ever been on like a sunarium? It's like a sauna without water,
I have not.
and like the heat texture of the air is like suffocating. Like you can feel it leaching the moisture out of your body.
Why
My
would
gym
you do
has a
that?
dry sauna. Okay, I'm
You alternate going in it in a nice room.
I'm
Yeah, that
trying
could
to
be
find
interesting.
I guess it's called the minimum viable population.
Yes, that.
The AI overview
Ugh.
is saying to avoid or actually I'm going to go to the source.
Go to the source.
Yay!
Yay.
Oh, it's really
Okay,
long.
another
OVA
lot.
Hell. OVA Hell. Proving that AI is fucking bullshit. Do not use AI.
Yeah.
Even if it seems
Okay,
easy. Live through spite. We will get through this bubble.
Apparently whatever the 5,500 rule is, it's allegedly too few. I'm gonna just throw this in the chat, for you guys to read later if you want.
Yeah.
I'll flash something up on the screen if you want to know, like,
Yeah.
That won't get
About-
copyrighted.
about incest, which apparently is a thing on this fucking podcast. I'd love to go through one of these without bringing up incest.
I'm sorry, it was entirely my fault. I am so sorry.
We're talking about it's like scientific discussions about incest. It's okay.
It's different from Vampire Night, where
My
it's,
poor parents probably like walking
that was
downstairs.
narrative incest. This
Can
is
hear-
implied subtextual incest.
Is that incest on what we're watching for normal Bubble Bursts
I-
this month?
Can't remember, but I wouldn't put it past the guy who no cheat.
Oh no.
I remember you saying that there was everything in it.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder if I can get a trigger list of the visual novel.
Oh boy.
Anyway,
Oh, good.
I was gonna say the prevalence of ginger hair in Nausicaa is interesting.
Yeah.
Both
Yeah, 'cause that's like a
Nausicaa
recessive
and the
trait.
Princess are ginger, but not really anyone else.
And it's weird because she
They're both
met her twin
princesses,
brother,
family.
and he wasn't ginger.
Yeah.
I guess that.
So like, what's
Well,
going on there?
I
Also,
guess
like,
because
ginger is
they would be
what's it called?
fraternal twins, and one of them would get the red hair recessive gene, and the other wouldn't. I don't know the ins and outs of that, but I do
I
know
don't
that
know how
it's
genetics work.
But fraternal
Yeah,
twins
me
is
neither.
two separate fertilizations, so that would be
Yes.
how it was.
identical is when the eggs separate,
Yeah.
so it's the same DNA. Did you know that if say that there are two sets of identical twins,
Yes.
and they have kids with each other, those kids are genetically siblings?
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty
Because like,
cool.
there's no biological difference, even though
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
two different people.
Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, we should probably be wrapping up this episode.
I like
should.
this film, and I think anyone who is planning to watch any Ghibli films, it's a good primer, it's a good middler. Don't know if it's a good one to watch at the very end. I think you should save probably Wind Rises or Boy and the Heron for like one of the last Ghibli films you do, but fantastic film. There's a reason people keep referencing it. There's a reason the fucking Gintama made a reference with it.
Yeah, but Gintama referenced everything.
Fenis Monja.
Okay, it doesn't seem like there's incest. I'm impressed because Dramatical Murder has not only incest but bestiality incest.
What are
Because a character.
okay? What are you looking up right now that it has these content
Mind
warnings?
destroyed, and then
What?
his dog's mind gets downloaded into his brother's body. So this one isn't as bad.
This is what we're watching for Bubble Burst Rental. Our other podcast,
Oh, okay. Okay, awesome.
which, if you are listening to OVA Hell, you might like Bubble Burst Rental.
It's gonna be
If you are
fun.
listening
It's a
to
death
OVA
game.
Hell, you may also like, and please feel free to cut this out, you may also like my honey's truck simulator program that Z is working on. It is her birthday around the time that this episode comes out, so everybody go wish her a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yay!
Yay!
Happy birthday!
Happy
Anyway,
birthday.
if you like OVA Hell, you may like HRT.
So yeah, go over to my honey's Cars Maniac channel where Z's working on an awesome program to make mods for Truck Simulator, and wish her a happy birthday if you're listening to this around that time. Z doesn't know I'm doing this. Z doesn't know I'm doing this, but you know, I would like to surprise them because I love her very much.
Yay!
Happy birthday, MJ, when this comes out.
We will get
Yay!
here on
Yay.
the podcast eventually. We will find a car-themed anime and get here on the podcast eventually.
Gunsmith cats.
Eventually. On the subject of guests on the podcast, I would like to thank Violet for being here today. Thank you for coming along.
Thank you very much.
I had a ton of fun, and I really would love to do this again in the future. The issue is like time zone stuff,
Oh, God,
and
yeah,
also
no,
like
setting this up was
time zone.
We
That
kinda
and
have every
also,
extremity now.
Yeah. I'm still in college, so like I don't know if you guys would have me on in the future. If it's
Anytime.
during the school year, it would have to be like a weekend thing. So I don't know your schedules.
We can work stuff like that out should the time come. But once again, thank you for being on the show, and thank you to everyone for listening. We will see you next month. Holy shit, we got a normal outro that's not just us breaking down
Or
laughing over a
screaming.
GIF or something.
That
was a
GIF
good
was
GIF,
working.
It was a good GIF.
It was.
I forgot.
And I
the
can't
GIF.
believe you managed to censor that properly. I can't believe you managed to censor it.
I remember the GIF.
Oh, the Tony one.
The Tony GIF.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to this episode of OVA Hell. This show is only made possible by the support of listeners, so please like, subscribe, comment, whatever to boost the show. It's more helpful than you would believe. Shout out to our co-hosts, DrLockdown, MerriKiwi, and DarkVioletCloud. You can find all of their links in the description of this podcast. Once again, thanks for listening, and we look forward to seeing you next time.